We have a few announcements to make, and then we'll get back to the worship. First of all, our men's ministry. Yesterday, we had a men's work day scheduled. That has been postponed to a date yet to be determined, and so we'll be letting you know about the details of that as soon as they become available. But we did want to let you know that at the end of this month, Saturday, March 26th, we'll be having our men's ministry fellowship breakfast, and we're excited about this. The last men's breakfast that we had was well attended. We're looking to break that record again this coming men's breakfast. We have some neat things lined up for that day, so we want to encourage all the men of our church of all ages. We made a big deal about that last time. We want to make a big deal about that again this time. From 14 years and up, men of all ages, 20s, 30s, 80s, 90s, whatever. We want everyone to join us that morning for our men's ministry fellowship and breakfast, okay? Also, this quick announcement regarding the book club. I think you're going to hear a little bit more about that later in the service, but we want to let you know we do have the books in, and you can purchase them. In fact, some of you already have purchased your books, but if you plan on stopping by after the service and picking up your book, if you're going to write a check, we would like to ask you to go ahead and make that check out now for $7 to Calvary Baptist Church, so that we'll expedite that process. We're going to have some lines. We're going to try to keep them moving pretty quickly, and so we thought if you have your checks filled out already, you can just drop them in and take your book. Also, Ron wanted me to remind you that this Tuesday, the In the Midst prayer service, it's a come and go prayer service, starts at 7. Is that 7 to 8 o'clock here in the sanctuary? You come and spend some time with you and your family in prayer for our church and for the work of the Lord. That'll be this Tuesday.
A couple of announcements for time's sake while we're taking the offering here. One, of course, Andy mentioned, big day coming up with his Friend Day. Men's ministry on that Saturday the 26th. Ladies, we're also beginning. My wife, Jenny Lovelace, and a few ladies are helping her get this started, a church-wide ladies ministry. This first one's going to have kind of a picnic theme, I believe, and it's going to be just a neat time for the ladies of Calvary to get together. That's going to be at 11 a.m. on Saturday, March 26th. Next week, when we're not so pressed for time, she's going to come tell you a little bit more about that, but she's very excited. We're very excited about it. It's going to be a good thing. This Wednesday, we start up a new gospel class. That's a 5-week, about an hour and a half conversation on Wednesday nights. We offer childcare, and it's basically my wife and I with a small group of people, cup of coffee in hand, and we're talking about how exactly you can know Christ in the simplest of terms, how you can read your Bible and understand what you're reading, what church is all about and what to expect in coming and joining and all that. Not a real pressure thing. There's no dumb questions in that. We've seen a lot of church members come through, and a lot of people who are just interested in Calvary or had questions about Jesus come through. So if you want to sign up for that back in the back, ask them at the Welcome Center. It's still not too late to get in. We got a good class forming, but would love to have you in that if you're interested. Let me note also, we are kicking off the Preacher's Book Club this week, finally. All of you who signed up, we've had, good night, 80 plus sign up to read a book with us. The first book we're doing is called Hudson Taylor's Spiritual Secret, the story of a missionary who got set on fire for Jesus, went to China. What's going on in the underground church movement in China right now is a result, partially, what God did through Hudson Taylor. It's his story, about 240 pages, something like that. Easy to read, move your heart, man. And I'm going to be writing on Facebook on the group page for my deal, just jotting different thoughts as I read, and you can get on there and kind of interact with me on that. But if you ordered a book, they are available after the service, $7. Make your check out or have your money available. And if you didn't sign up, you can sign up and we'll order you one, or certainly you can get them at Mardell or on your Kindle. Or how many of you have a Kindle? There's a couple. I'm scared of them. I don't know. Technology is frightening. But some of you can get them for $2 or something on Kindle. So we're going to kick that off, and this week we're going to try to read it in a month, y'all. So that means about 4 chapters a week. That's not much. Some of you are going to breeze right through that. Some of you came up to me and said, "Preacher, I don't read. I'm not great at that. I'm not a good reader, but I'm going to give it a shot." God bless you. It's going to be good. And we're going to read about 4 chapters a week, and we'll be talking about that this week. All right.